Hello Summoners and welcome to Lane Synergies. TJ and Ashley here where we will be taking a look at the Vayne and Nami mechanics.
Vayne, also known as the Night Hunter, is notably one of the best late game carries around. With true damage on every third shot and an ultimate that gives bonus attack speed, movement speed, and invisibility, is really hard to keep up to at level 18.
Nami, on the other hand, is a very good passive-aggressive support, with sustain for early game control and CC to lock down her targets. She makes a great complement for Vayne.
And when Nami casts Tidecaller's Blessing, it allows for an extreme trade potential as long as those 3 auto attacks land successfully on the same target. Not to mention, you gain bonus movement speed from Vayne and Nami's passive to catch up to the enemies.
Vayne's auto attack range synergizes with Nami's heal because it matches the exact range required for it to bounce off the enemy, harassing the enemy laner and healing Vayne.
So here are some scales for reference that explain the strengths and weaknesses of this combo.
TJ. For kill potential, they get a 6. Nami's ability to bubble into a Vayne Condemn leaves some room for plays, but not enough to always grant a kill. For sustain, they receive a 9. With Nami's heals and Vayne's tendency to go early lifesteal allows for a very sustainable lane. This is where the lane falls short. Given only 3 on the poke scale, the two have very limited range and will in almost all situations be out-poked. For their kite potential, they receive a 7. With Nami's bonus movement speed and peel ability, it allows Vayne to move around battle to stay relatively safe. With this comp, we see a heavy power spike in the late game. With Vayne's true damage and Nami's ability to tidal wave the enemy and ally team, it makes Vayne one hard target to catch while dealing tons of damage. Now let's go ahead and see these two in action. As we start off, we see Vayne, who appears to be by herself. Leona decides to take advantage. As soon as the Zenith Blade connects, Leona is struck with an instant amount of regret as Nami casts E followed up with ult into a bubble. And if that wasn't enough, Vayne flashes in front of Leona to condemn her to tower, securing the kill.
Moving along into our next play, we have Nami enter the lane just to be surprised by bush camping Vi. As the Vault Breaker lands, a level 2 Nami is forced to flee while Vi chases. And although there was a chance for survival, Vayne sacrifices her ally and turns back onto Yasuo and hopes for another kill. As the Trundle arrives, Yasuo turns to get away while throwing up a panicked wind wall. The Trundle flashes after, and as Vayne gets close enough, Yasuo goes on a dying limb but is killed with a tumble auto attack.
Landing into our next play, we have Nami and Vayne waiting patiently for the perfect moment to cast Tidal Wave to split up the two enemies, allowing Vayne to move forward, gaining bonus movement speed and damage from Nami's Blessing, allowing for a quick and easy kill on Draven.
Diving on into our next play, we have Purple Team pressuring down the tower while Blue Team arrives. As the turret goes down, Vayne pursues forward, but the rest of the team goes on to Ave's aid. As she is then caught by an Ashe arrow and Nasus Wither, stunning her and then slowing her as she attempts to escape. A flash forward to create distance forces the dog to chase harder, and while the Nami Mikhails Vayne's Wither. They are then able to bring down Nasus and switch onto the Ashe. The helpless AD carry is quickly brought down and finished off by the ebb and flow off Vayne.
Pushing forward, we have Purple Team contesting Dragon, but what may seem like a caught Zilean is quickly turned around into a full team fight. Mundo moves forward into their team while the rest of them wait for Zilean to come back to life. As he is bursted down, Renekton goes in after Mundo while Leona distracts the rest. Mundo begins to flee back to his allies but is brought down by an Ignite. They pursue the rest of the team, focusing down Lucian and then onto Renekton, picking up an Ace and Dragon.
Heading on over into this next play, we'll see the enemy make their way through jungle as Jarvan flashes over the Karthus wall while Nami ults, leaving the rest of the team with no escape. Vayne comes from behind, causing a wave of havoc, taking out Malzahar within seconds and moving onto the Morgana. The low HP enemies are chased down by Vayne as Karthus begins to ult. A tumble brings down the Morgana, and Vayne's bonus movement speed along with Nami allows her to catch up to Shyvana for the kill. Now we move on towards Jarvan. We're not going to tell you what happens next, so just let us know what you think in the comments below.
And finally, our last play, we see Purple Team bring down mid lane tower and push to engage. Nami tidal waves the enemy team as Vayne rushes to the fight with her bonus movement speed from passive. A well-placed Urgot ult positions Rumble in the middle of the team. They switch onto the diving Elise. She flashes away and misses a cocoon while accepting her fate. Switching onto Lucian, Vayne pursues him down, but Morgana sacrifices her life to save her AD carry.
Hope you guys enjoyed those plays, and if you did, feel free to give us a like, share, and or subscribe.
And don't forget to tell us what compositions you would like to see us cover in the comments below.
Also take a look over at our friends at MobaSpark. They're a new social media site for mobile players looking for new members.
We will see you next time where we look into Sona and Graves.
Bye.
Bye. TJ and Ashley here where we will TJ and Ashley here where we will be taking TJ. TJ.
Shut up!
You told me to
Let's go ahead and take a look at a few examples of this charming but deadly duo. Here we have Draven picking a fight with Graves and Leona. The Trundle is running away with fatal health. Fiddle comes to assist his lane partner. While Draven dodges Zenith Blade, he runs into the bush to cast his ult. With Fiddle's fear, he's able to land his ult twice, sending Graves to his grave? I guess, whatever, and getting bonus gold from his path.